Okay, hello folks, more bang for your buck here. First video in a series about self-defense choices, upgrades, being done on a budget. Today we're going to be working on the holster from our Ruger Security 380. The holster is made by MDJ Holsters. We're going to be using the claw kit from Rounded Gear Concealment Express. So let's start making sure that you guys know it's not loaded, nothing in it, it's clear. Whoops, there we go. And the fit. So originally I contacted MDJ. I got this off of eBay. This was for a Security 9 compact, and they said it's not really designed for a Security 380. However, the pistols are identical, and you know what? It fits perfect. Doesn't stick out the end. Can get to the magazine release. Everything's covered in sweat guard. Nothing's not covered. Really great fit. Again, the magazine release can be got to. Some people like that, some people don't. I personally don't have a problem with it. All right, so we're going to put a claw kit on it. Rounded by Concealment Gear. I'm not even going to play like these things aren't already loose, because they are. This will be the third time since I've began shooting this video. And first time, put the wing on backwards. Don't need these. Have no idea what those are for. Because you have to look, it works on both right or left hand side. So it could actually mount over here if you have provisions, and it lines up perfectly with the bolt holes there. So what it is the little screw ding dong, the bolt. You have to fit it in there. And then you have a longer one and a shorter wing. I'm going with the shorter one. Pop that in there. There's a little screw there. Oops. This is just a regular cleaning kit, folks. This ain't nothing special. That's what this series is about, is affordable options. How we can do this on a budget. I've got less than $60 in this holster, and it's been great. Getting ready to make it better. And I contacted them about this, and I said, hey, you know, do you guys sell wings, or do you recommend a wing? And they recommended these guys here. So you got some rubber grommet ding dongs here. Those go over the bolt holes. And then that one goes over that hole. See some, there we go. Longest ones in the kit. Go through there. You want to get your first one started. And then go through and get your second one going. Now, before you go tighten them down, you want to look and make sure that both your rubber pieces are in there. And they are. So then we just tighten them down. Here we're only going to get them so tight, because that gets into shoulder retention, or holster retention. Tighten that side down. Now, tighten that side down. Then a little tight. There we go. It's on there. Looks like it comes pretty much edge to the thing. If I was to do that, that would almost be out as far as the hook is. Not sure I want to do that right away. All right, so let's take a look. All right. It came loose. No, they don't have they don't have retention. Anyhow, one more just for good measure. All right. So there we go. We've got the mod put on. Now, it does have the Handle it grips custom grip on it as well. They give really good coverage, protection. It sticks well. You got to kind of warm it up a couple of times. It has a really good profile here. One of my favorites. I do love Talon. However, Talon does not give as much and they charge a lot more. Now, this is a series, so, and I don't just work on my Rugers, folks. I do love my Rugers, but I also like my Smiths. And my wife, clean up here a little bit, has a Bodyguard 2.0. We're going to be doing this on that one next series. Combat Textiles. Don't know if you're familiar. It's a grip tape. Direct competition with these guys. Kind of feels like a bandage. I don't know. 3M tape. Smells like a carpet factory in there, almost like a boat factory, but so I'm sure it's some good quality stuff. That goes around the 12-round mag. We'll be putting that on for the wife in the next video with the Bodyguard 2.0, which if you haven't given it a shot, highly recommend it. It is quite impressive. And it mitigates recoil almost as good, if not better, than this dang thing does. Given its size, it's actually better. But, yep. So, what else? Yeah, tune in for the next series. More bang for your buck. Everything's, I mean, I may have some expensive things on here at some point, but most of them's going to be something for the everyday fellette. If I can borrow from my buddy Derek. Yeah, it's going to be designed around affordability and reliability. All right, folks. Thank you so much.